Peace and greatness. What's up, the greatest periods? Hope y'all enjoying this beautiful day. And for those who do not know, the reason why I express to my universe as the greatest period is because I know I am the greatest period. So what I seek for myself is what I seek for all when in this universe. So everything that I see from the smallest atom to the cosmos is the greatest period. So each person that's watching this video or not watching this video is the greatest. Yes. Today's date is, what's today's date? September 14th. I'm in New York City. Brooklyn, if you really want to know, Bed-Stuy, if you want to be specific. Hey. And today's topic is called, to change our reality, first go within. This is a high principle that needs to be renowned. It needs to be known to the whole world. We're in the age of Aquarius, so apparently we're in the age of receiving light, receiving the truth. And this is a high fundamental truth that in order to change our reality, in order to change our experiences, we have to go within. So if I'm experiencing something that is outside of this body, which technically that's a false illusion because I am a part of the reality. I'm within the reality. But for us to understand, since I perceive my world that it's outside of me to go along with this, whatever that I experience that's outside of me, remember that's falsely putting it, wrong way to put it, I could change. But see, we have been taught to change the outside. For example, if my spouse is giving me a hard time, I would think, okay, I will buy her roses, or I will fuck her better, or I will please her parents. I will do whatever I have to do to make sure that she's happy. But that's old age thinking. And when I mean old age thinking, I mean that is false thinking. Because number one, I'm not responsible for anybody else's happiness. I'm only responsible for my happiness because I am the only one that's experiencing this unhappiness or happiness within me. So if my spouse is unhappy, I would not understand completely. I will have a understanding. I will have a perspective of my spouse understanding, but I would not fully understand her happiness or her unhappiness. I would not, because I'm not in her mind. I'm not feeling her emotions. I'm not experiencing her world. I have an observation of her world. I can see it from third person, but as first person, I would not be able to experience that. So, number two, I have been looking at it the wrong way. Instead of trying to change my environment or trying to change the situation of my spouse on the outside, I need to go within. Because apparently it's the way that I'm thinking, it's the way that I'm feeling that is manifesting my environment, manifesting my spouse to be the way she is. Because the truth is, the majority, and I can't even put a percentage. I can, but I'm not going to. But the majority of what we experience goes on within our subconscious mind. I'm gonna say that one more time. The majority of what we are experiencing right now, you and I, the person that's watching this video, the person that's not watching this video, the person that's born, the person that's not born in this reality, in this dimension, the majority of what they experience is happening within their subconscious mind. So then what's the subconscious mind? The subconscious mind is what's programs that we have consciously put into it. You see, the conscious mind is the masculine principle and the subconscious mind is the feminine. The masculine is what is the will, is what forces our way through, while the feminine is the one that receives. It's just like creating a baby. The male ejaculated to the woman's womb, into her yoni, or yani, whatever, into her pussy, let's keep it real, into her pussy, and she received that sperm, and now that sperm is in the womb, and it's becoming something more. It's the same way that happens within our mind, but that's physically, but we talk about mentally, spiritually, that what we consciously think about, what we speak about, what we act about with feeling, with emotion, is what our subconscious mind is going to take and manifest within our life experience. Our subconscious mind operates our body. I don't have to sit here and breathe automatically. I don't have to sit here and breathe forcefully. I don't have to sit here constantly think, oh, I have to breathe each moment, each second. I don't have to sit here and tell my heart to pump. What kind of life that would be? To sit here and try to remember all this, to tell each cell, look here, cell, y'all make sure that y'all work together. 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days. The whole time that I'm alive, I have to do that? Hell, man. And then that's just, I'm expressing on a small scale, because our body alone is very intelligent. Our body has its own mind, has its own brain. Ain't that fucking amazing? Yes, it's fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. But that's what the subconscious is. The subconscious run our world. So anything that's going on in our world right now, all the beliefs, all the conceptions that others has either forcibly put on us, or they suggested through movies, through the social network, through pictures, and our subconscious mind accepted, is what we're going to experience, whether we like it or not. Whether we like it or not, if we do not understand how to protect ourselves. So that's how we change within. We have to read. We have to educate ourselves. We have to take care of our bodies. We have to be conscious. That's the whole thing about us, to be conscious. To be conscious about what we're doing. And everything else is going to change. You see a lot of people that, I have nothing against them, but there are a lot of people like, oh, you need to eat better, you need to eat this, you need to do that. But we have to understand, it's a habit that has been done over years and years and years and years. So how can someone all of a sudden stop eating meat and become a vegan overnight? That's fucking impossible. Our bodies have already adapted to that habit. So we have to be conscious of what we're doing. And eventually, over time, we will break that habit. It's just like me smoking weed. I swore I was going to die smoking weed. That meant, that I was going to smoke weed till the day that I died, till I depart this life. And all of a sudden, that weed habit just kicked. It kicked like it was nothing. It kicked like it was nothing. And I was shocked. I was like, damn, I don't have the urge to smoke no more. I was like, damn, I don't even think about weed. I might sit here and I don't think about smoking. I don't think about none of that shit. Because I'm out here evolving spiritually. I'm maturing more. I'm becoming more. My thoughts are getting fast. I could read fast. I could move. I could observe better. I could observe so much better. I could see reality for itself and not distort it. It's a beautiful thing. as we move along. As we move along. You know what I'm saying? But y'all might not understand that if y'all not on that same path. But once we do, because we all on a different time and space, frequency, but once we get there, we will have a better understanding. So that's why I really don't preach about people, oh, you should not smoke weed, or you should not drink, or you should stop doing this and stop doing that. No. All I'm going to sit here and say is to be conscious of it. Be aware of what we're listening to. Be aware of what we're taking into our body. Be aware of what our body is trying to tell us. Because most of the time we are so intoxicated that we cannot tell the difference between what's good for us or what's not good for us. And that's just facts. We're not going to be able to. So we can literally be sitting here drinking poison. Hey, and not even think about it. Not even know if it's hurting us or not. Because our body, we're not conscious of it. We're not aware. So what we need to do is become aware of what we're doing. Be aware when we're eating our food. Be aware of the taste buds. Be aware how it digests. Be aware of like, oh, this shit burning my insides or not. Or does it feel good? Be aware of how our bodies change. Be aware, be conscious. And once we grow and we become more mature is when we'll know, okay, I don't need to do this anymore. Or I need to do this more. You know, so I love these people that try to tell us, you know, you don't need to do this and no to do that. If that was that easy, man, the world would be the people that's in the world would all be perfect. But apparently we all have habits and behaviors. And we have to understand that we just have to be conscious. You know, don't tell somebody what they need to do. Tell them to be conscious of what you're doing. So if you drinking, be conscious of what you're drinking. If you smoking, be conscious of what you smoking. If you having sex, be conscious of how it feels. Be conscious of your partner. See if she's happy. See if she's enjoying it. And vice versa. Just be conscious. And that's how our realities will start to change. Once we start to be conscious of our thoughts, once we understand, oh, damn, this thought just came through like, oh, fuck her. Damn, I'm aware of that. Fuck her. Do I want to participate in that thought? Do I? And most of the time, if we sleep, or we just used to participate in every single thought that comes within our awareness, of course we're going to fall short. But just be aware of it, because once we become aware of it, that's when the problem is becoming to dissolve. It just takes time, as long as we become aware of it. And that's how we get better. That's how we get better in life, to be conscious. We are conscious self-masters. That's what greatness is, to be conscious self-mastery. Know thyself. Know who you are. Know your history. And everything else is going to reveal itself to us. Peace and greatness.